Hey y'all, Micronaut here. This is Utopia SMP, episode 5 of the Direwolf 21.7.10 pack, using version 1.0.1. And between last episode and this episode, I have been doing a little bit of hunting of Endermen, trying to get some Ender Pearls. And I managed to capture me an Ender Mini. That'll help out quite a bit in the future. And while hunting those Endermen and Endermini, I died a couple of times, actually quite a few times. And so I got tired of getting my butt handed to me. So I figure it's time to make some armor. And so I've decided to try out the new Tinker's armor for the Traveler's armor. I'm not sure how well it'll work, but I gathered all the stuff to do it. And the only issue that I have is I don't have any leather. So, I mean, I have 7, but that's nowhere near enough to make this Traveler's armor. So, I'm going to head over to Jedi's base and take advantage of his Britannia alchemy and turn some of my rotten flesh into leather. So, that being said, I will meet you at Jedi's base. Alright, it looks like we've made it to Jedi's base. And, let's see, what has he got going on here? Looks like they've made some sort of villager grinder here. Let's see, yeah, it looks like they're gathering looks like they're gathering emeralds. Alrighty then. So what I am here for is to use the alchemy, and all you gotta do is stand on it here, and I think you can drop more than one in at a time. Let's see. Yes! Awesome. So let's just drop all of that in there. And there we go. We have 30 leather. That is very, very cool. So next stop, we'll be back at my base, where I'm going to end up putting all of this armor together. And I guess I will meet you all there. Ooh, talk about good timing. Just getting home and it's nighttime. So now that I'm back here at home, the armor I'm looking at making is this Traveler's armor. Oops. And so I've gathered all the stuff as I normally will do. So it should be just a matter of clicking these in, and this new armor takes advantage of the slots that Tinker's put in, what was it, 2 versions ago, and the only thing they really made, oops, what am I missing? String. I gotta have some string or some wool here someplace. Aha, there's some string. So they put that in a couple patches or versions ago, and they just haven't used that for anything other than the knapsack up until this point. And the knapsack was kind of derpy because the problem always ended up being that when you would die, all of your stuff would shoot all over the ground. And if you had a larger, if you had anything in your knapsack, then it would burst out all over the ground when you would go to pick it up, and you wouldn't be able to pick up all of your inventory. And you'd have to sort through it and find your knapsack and put it on. It was just a major pain. But now, with gravestones, that is not quite as much of an issue. So I think I'm going to end up trying to make a knapsack as well at some point here. But here's all of my armor. And wow, look at that. That is 10 full shirts of armor. That is nice armor. And then the traveler's gloves, which actually don't do anything for me at the moment. I have to upgrade those. You can upgrade each one of these things like you do any of the Tinker's weapons. But a very cool thing with this belt is you'll see if I hit my hotkey for the belt. Oops. Let's see. Alright, why is that not working? Oh, because I remapped it, because I was being smart. Now, what did I remap it to? There we go. So I hit my hotkey for that, and it switches my hotbar to a second hotbar. And that hotbar, you'll see that stuff is not in my inventory, but I hit it again, and there it is. So it's like having an extra little bag. And I did some testing to see whether or not this stuff appears. And if you take this belt off, you can take the belt off while you have things hidden. I'll show you that. Set my hotkey. And then you take the belt off, and you don't lose your stuff because it's all in the bag. So it's a very cool little item. And there we go. So the next step here is to take this armor and upgrade it. But to do that, I'm going to need, next to my tool station, I'm going to need a crafting station. So I'm just going to borrow this one for a few minutes. Put this one up here. And I should, yeah, see, if you get the little pickaxe there, that means that you can put your armor in here to upgrade it. And you'll see that I have 3 modifiers remaining for each of these particular types of armor. So I'll put that in. Huh. That's weird. It did work while I was working in single player. Let me see what I'm doing wrong. I'll be right back. Okay, duh. I figured out what I was doing wrong. I realized that I was trying to use the lily pads, which I have for a different reason, to put repair on it, which I actually need a moss ball. So that being said, how you make a moss ball quick and easy is you take smooth stone and you turn it into mossy stone bricks with a chisel, and then you can go into a crafting table and make moss balls that way. That's 3 of them. I need 3 more of these made into mossy stone bricks so that I can have a piece of repair on each one of my pieces of armor. So I'll put that in there, and then here, and this will give me auto repair, which is awesome. Oops, let's not make that mistake twice. And then we're going to put that on there, and then on here, and you'll notice that each one of these has its own ability. So if you look at the goggles, it can zoom, and I've noticed the toggle abilities. What that does is gives me night vision when I'm underwater. This allows you to swim quicker. This gives you the ability to jump much higher, and this gives you high steps. So, like when you're walking up a block, you don't have to jump up only one block. It'll let you run up the block. The other thing I want to add is I want to put this in here, and if you put 2 in there, it will give you water walking, which is very, very cool. So let me put this on and I will go demonstrate the water walking. So we come out here and you just run right across it. Whoa! And since I have the auto step on, you see how it drops down here. It's actually pushing me towards it. Since I have the high step, that's what it's called, yeah, the high step, it will automatically let me step up out of the water, which is very cool. If you want to swim underwater, you can always hold shift. I seem to be, there we go. So you can hold shift and it allows you to go down under the water. But there you go. Alright, so looking through this book for more upgrades, I think that one of the upgrades I'd like to work towards, I don't quite have the ability to do it yet, is I want to put night vision on my goggles. So I'll be working towards that soon. Perfect dodge. I understand perfect dodge does not work yet, so I'm not going to bother. Stealth looks like fun, but not really necessary at this point. Featherfall could be nice, but I do not have the blue slimes yet. I will get that at some point. Water walking we have. Lead boots just seems kind of silly to me. Again, I'll need the blue slimes for that. I haven't found that yet. Now, haste. Haste is a good idea. I think that'll increase my mining speed quite a bit. So I'm going to throw a bunch of redstone on this and see what happens. Auto repair we already have. Double jump. Again, we need slime. I don't have that, but I really just don't see any need for double jumps at this point. And that seems to be it. So it looks like just haste, and that's about it. So let me gather some redstone and I'll start throwing redstone on here. Alright, so I'm in the process of putting 200 redstone on here. And that uses 2 of the 5 modifiers on this. I'm not sure what kind of haste that'll end up getting me, but any haste is better than none, right? So, looking at this, yep, 200 of 200, 3 remaining. I could put another 300 on here, I just don't have it at the moment. This, yeah, I'm down to 59 redstone now. So, let's put that on. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll figure that out. And let's go test this out a little bit, shall we? We'll meet you down there. So while I was on my way down, I was thinking about this pick and how somebody commented to me that it was not smart to upgrade this pick so much. But what I'm going to end up doing with this pick is I'm going to upgrade the pick's head to manual as soon as I have that technology. And wow, this thing's much faster with this redstone on my hands. Alright, but as I was saying, yeah, I'm going to upgrade the pick as materials allow, and I will have a very nice pick, and I won't have started off with one that I couldn't have upgraded. So I'll be back soon. So I was just talking to Sinulab, and it turns out that he was talking about using the setup that I was discussing early on with my sag mill and the alloy smelter. And I found an issue, I don't know if I said this on camera or not, but I found an issue with the sag mill and the alloy smelter where I couldn't have it use the same chest for both input and output, because the chest here, if the sag mill pulls from this chest, then it will pull all the ores in and then deposit all of the dusts back in there, which is fine. The alloy smelter, however, if it does not have any dusts to burn at that moment, it will pull in whatever that it can use. And since ore is something that it can cook, it will pull the ore in before it gets milled. I guess it would be the term for that. And that is not good, because that would stop us from getting our ore doubling. So I just wanted to make that minor clarification. So I'm now using this as my input chest. It goes through the sag mill, drops into the chest, and then goes down in the alloy smelter, and then this is my final products here. And that seems to be working pretty well. So back to what I was looking up here. Alright, so I've come up with the plan of trying to harvest some of these berries, because it seems that iron is a little rough to find, or at least I've had some trouble finding it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to need some plastic. So I need a tap. I think if I remember right. Yep, there we go. That's a tap. And then go right outside to my trees right here. I think I have some taps or some rubber nodes here somewhere, hopefully. Ah, there's one. And I think I have a couple more over on this tree here. There's one. Did I get that? I did not. Where did that go? Ah, there it is. Now let's check this side. I probably shouldn't be using the tree tap to break those leaves, but whatever. Okay, let's check this one. Oh, gotta love that high jump. This nice new armor is pretty cool. Alright. So I think actually this amount of resin will do good. I think I have to just cook it up since I don't have the IC2 machines. Don't think, won't do anything in the sag mill, but should be able to burn it up pretty well. Get me some rubber, which I can then turn into plastic. I guess, oh yeah, I also have somewhere around here I have some seeds. Ah yes. I could turn those into rubber as well, but I don't believe I need to. I'll just wait for this fourth piece. And is it this? No, what is the recipe for rubber? Making raw plastic. Oops. Let's see. Oh, alright. I just gotta burn it again. See? Being silly. And I'll be right back. Alright, that seems to be done cooking up. And I can turn this into raw plastic sheets. Come on now. Alright, so all I gotta do is I want to start off by making this harvester. So I'm going to need some more glass, which I have right here. And I'm going to go in here and say, hey, I need my 2 in-bar shears, or not in-bar shears, iron shears, my in-bar axe, and I need the golden gears. So I'm going to need iron and stone. So let me grab that really quick. So I'm going to need 8 stone. I'm going to need 8 more iron and 8 more gold. So we can make 2 of these, and we'll put those in surrounded by iron. Oh no, it's got to be stone first. I'll be silly now. And then we'll take those and surround those with iron. And then we'll, oh, wait a minute. Boy. Alright, now we have the iron. Be silly. And last but not least, the gold gears. And then we're going to need the tin gear. Be silly. Which I have there. And then the machine frame. Come on. So we'll put the machine frame in like so. And what was the last piece of that? Iron. Oh, I seem to be short one iron. Let me grab one. Always something, right? Wait, yes, okay. There we go, there's the machine frame, and I forgot the reception coil, which I only need 1 of at the moment. And I should be able to not shift click in the non-stackable items, which always drives me crazy. 2 plastic sheets, and then the last 2 were the gold gears. Oh, not the last 2. Oh, and the reception coil. There we go. So we have a harvester. And now we need to make the leadstone frame. The leadstone frame is pretty easy to make. Let's start off with making the block of redstone. And should be able to just do that, which I can. And then, of course, I'm going to need another one of these. Oh, I forgot this one's electrum. So I need to cook up 1 gold and 1 silver to make up 2 electrum ingots. And I have all the rest of the stuff. Yes, I do. And there's my electrum piece. And I need 2 more redstone. So there we go. And then we have to put these together. And we have us a leadstone energy cell, which I'm promptly going to plop down, well, right there, and have it accept power from the bottom. I think I want to make that into a hardened, so let me see what that takes. Which is just for invar, which I definitely have the invar to do. See, I'm short 1 invar. No problem. So we will just take 2 iron and 1 ferrous. I'll put them in here. And I guess I should pick that back up. And take my end bar as it finishes. I need 4 of that. So take the energy cell and surround it like so. And it becomes a hardened. Now I really want to fill this up, but I want to do it quickly. So I'm going to change this configuration here so that the front is also an output. And then I can go and put down this here, and it's accepting on both. I'm going to turn this up to 400 per on each side, and we could ignore the redstone. Now I'm going to want to have a rather large area for this harvester. So I think we're going to look at upgrades and see what technology we have. Let's see. So it's these ones down here, and each one of these upgrades will increase the radius by 1, as it says. So it starts off as a 3x3, and then 1 upgrade would make it a 5x5. A 2 upgrade would make it a 6x6, and so on. So I think that, well, I know we have a little bit of iron. That's not too hard to do. How much raw plastic do I have? I do not have any more raw plastic. Let's see. Can I sneak back out here? Is it growing again yet? Does not look like it. That's horrible. How about this one here? Oh, this one's growing. I guess I could do that. That was only 1 rubber. That is bad. That's not good. So, let's see. Do I have any other rubber trees around here? It does not look like it. So let me figure out what I'm going to do, and I will be right back. Alright, so a little time's passed, and I have grabbed a couple of more sticky resin from my tree out there. Had a couple of creepers come in and blow up my tree, so I had to replant them. That was not very fun. What I've decided to do is I want to make this a rather large area for harvesting. And so I think I'm going to end up using this platinum upgrade. Just requires some shiny metal, which I have, and 1 gold nugget, and I have enough rubber to make some more raw plastic. That now the only thing I need is 2 more redstone. So I have that here, and this is now completely full, which is good. Take that with me, and I'm going to end up needing to figure out how big. Oh, I have the 4 raw plastic right there. Perfect. So let me make this upgrade, and I will go. Let's do it down here. Let's see. So upgrade is here somewhere. This would be the platinum. Awesome. So that should give me a radius of 24, 23, if I have my math right. So the only other thing I'm going to need is a precision hammer, which I probably are going to need more plastic for. Plastic sheets. I don't think I have enough plastic sheets to do that. What did I do? I had 2 plastic sheets, and 1 raw plastic, I should say. Alright, let me gather a little bit more, and then I will make that precision hammer and set up my spot for harvesting these bushes. I shall be back. Alright, well, I have made that precision sledgehammer, and it looks like I have come to that wrapping up point. So I think I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll set up the oreberry harvesting setup next episode. So for now, this is Micronaut signing out. Please leave a like, and any comments would be appreciated.